Hi there Scorpio, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This will be a weekly reading for October 5th through to the 11th. Scorpio, let's get started and see what's on the cards. Beginning with the Work Your Light Oracle from Rebecca Campbell. See what the overarching message or theme is for you. Oh, okay. We have got Break the Chain, Ancestral Patterns, Healing, Rewriting the Future. And this card's been coming out quite a bit lately, I must say. You know, it can be a card of addressing the patterns that have been passed down to us, and patterns are passed down from our family. I mean, we usually learn how to operate in relationships from our parents, how they handle themselves in life, and then they would have learned from their parents and their parents, so it becomes an ancestral pattern, right? There's also the patterns of society, you know, how we're expected to maybe go to school, go to tertiary education, you know, meet a partner, get a good job, have a child, and kind of all in that order. It's time to rewrite the future. How do you want to do life? Because you don't have to do it in any of those ways. You can do, you know, anything that you desire. Sometimes the patterns are limiting us in the present, maybe attracting the same kind of partner that's not good for us because we've inherited a self-limiting belief. All these kinds of challenges. So it might be time to do some self-reflection on if there are any patterns that need to be broken here. Let's get a Yogic Path card. Ahimsa. Well, I mean, that is the principle of no harm, you know, doing to others as we would like done to ourselves. So that's a good way to operate, you know, in all ways of our life. And I've just had this card here, Svadhisthana, the Sacral Chakra. It came out for Pisces as well. So, you know, the Sacral Chakra is connected to our intimacy, our joy, our creativity. Then when it's out of balance, we can feel some blocks in those areas, or sometimes we just don't feel in control of life's challenges that are unfolding on us. So some of you may need to, you know, work on one of those areas. And it could be linked to something from the past here. Let's go to the tarot story. See what is unfolding for you, Scorpio. Beginning with the energy of the recent past. What might be leaving, completing, or transitioning in your life? Temperance. Okay, beautiful. There goes our balance that we're looking for. Let's get the current or focus energy. The King of Cups. There you go, Scorpio. Back into power after the rebalancing, potentially. We'll see what the clarifiers tell us as well. Let's get the near future outcome energy. For Scorpio. That was flipping for me, 5 of Cups. Okay, and we've got the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So we do have a, you know, a tarot partnership here. Some of you might be dealing in the realm of relationships. I mean, it can be soul partnership, and you know, we can have those soulmates that we work with as well. But generally, it's a relationship energy. Let's clarify. Clarifying the Temperance energy. With the 8 of Wands, yeah, change. Clarifying the King of Cups. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, definitely a big point of change here. I mean, 8 of Wands, change, Wheel of Fortune, big change, transformation, or the Death card at the bottom of the deck, which precedes Temperance here in the Major Arcana. So I'm feeling big personal transformation here. Let's clarify the 5 of Cups. with the Six of Wands. Saw that in the deck before as well. got the Four of Pentacles or crystals at the bottom of this deck. So I think for some of you, you might have already gone through some kind of slate clearing or purging that is breaking a chain from a cycle of the past. For some of you, the energy might be on you at the moment. It can be fluid with the tarot, and whatever this energy that is clearing, I feel that what you are really calling in is healthy, balanced partnership into your life, right? I mean, let's start here in the recent past. I've got the energy of Temperance, the Eight of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. So Temperance is the major arcana that follows on from the Death card. It is balance, it is soothing, it is healing, it is the rebirth, it is the guidance to move forward. So obviously the Death card is about, you know, breaking a chain, closing a cycle of the past, purging something that's no longer in alignment so that we can really get to that new dawn, that new day. Like in the Death card, we also see the sun on the horizon, and here in the Temperance that follows on from it, it's really, you know, it's bursting through, and then we've got the sun right here as well. You know, this is about coming into a brighter chapter, you know, coming into that new birth, that new beginning for you in your life. Because with the Death card, you know, when we break the chain, when we heal an ancestral pattern, when we really make that declaration to ourselves that we will, you know, choose a different partner, we will choose a different path because we've learned the lesson and we've identified why we were going back for more in those kind of situations. That's when we clear the space to be able to invite the new into our lives. And that's what, you know, really brings about that point of change, the Eight of Wands, swift movement. You know, that's what I'm really feeling here. So Temperance says, I feel like you've done some of the inner work, you know, the rebalancing, coming back into a place of being grounded, emotional stability, you know, mental stability, spiritual and physical stability here, just like the triangle, becoming stable again. And that is what changes things. Eight of Wands, right? The change. And talking about the stability, and we've got the Four of Pentacles here, it can mean different things. For me in this particular reading right now, it's the grounding. You are stable, you're solid again, and there's also this message with the Four of Pentacles of, you know, moving back into a place of self-esteem, of quality, feeling good, right? Because you've broken that cycle. And then the change comes. So the Eight of Wands can be swift change, you know, really, you've gotten that sense of mastery over this. It's a number 8, and things start moving. It can be a physical move, relocation, travel, communicating with somebody new online, which could be in a partnership, because it can be a message coming in as well through the airwaves. But both of these cards here, the Eight of Wands and the Temperance, have an element of divine guidance. And then we're moving into Wheel of Fortune energy. So there's something about a divinely guided shift here. And it's come through breaking a cycle. It's come from you doing that internal work here. Absolutely. And look at this. Scorpio. Scorpio, 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 coming back into your power. And it's when you're back in your power that the universe knows that it can shift that wheel. So for me, this is you, whether you're male or female, moving into king energy. What is king energy? Well, it's dominant when it needs to be. It is, you know, calling its shots. It is mature. It is grounded, stable, emotionally intelligent, intuitive, compassionate. Doesn't matter how, you know, high those emotions get, those waters, you are in your, you know, you're in your seat of control here. I think you're moving into a really, really good place in your life here, Scorpio, and that's when the wheel turns for you, right? The Wheel of Fortune says that you are completing the karmic cycle of the past, breaking the chain of the past, and now you are moving into a totally new karmic cycle. It is time, it's divine timing for that to happen. And it could be a whole new 10-year chapter here with the Wheel of Fortune, because it's said to have a 10-year energy. So that's what I'm seeing here. It's all about looking towards the future, right? Looking towards the point of change here. And there's nothing that says victory over the past like these two cards here. I mean, there's a message with the Five of Cups, Scorpio. don't look back. Don't look back at what you've lost, what hasn't worked out, the disappointments, the spilt cups, because that's when we miss the opportunities in the present. But together with the Six of Wands, which is a real card of victory over the tougher times, you know, overcoming the obstacles, this tells me that this is about a victory over the past, overcoming the obstacles and the challenges of the past, that, you know, we're starting to imprint on your present. But this is about a 5, right? It's the point of change where, you know, we could have stayed in this charge of the past, you know, moving forward. But at a 5, it's the decision point to bring conscious change so that we can liberate from that. And you've got 2 big cards of change here with the 8 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. So I love that energy for you, Scorpio, and oh, there goes the Fool. Yeah, it's a fresh new start, absolutely. But just looking at this, when the King and the Queen of Cups come into a reading like this, or any other tarot couple, what this is saying to me is that you have set the conditions or opened up pathways to beautiful, healthy soul partnerships. And if you're currently in a relationship, could go to the next level, right? You might be resolving an issue within your relationship. For those of you that are single, I feel like you're going to be attracting from a totally different place, from a place of heart, from a healthy sacral chakra. You've broken that chain. You've got a deeper sense of understanding. You're emotionally intelligent. And that's the time that you start to attract your divine counterpart. Because whatever is coming in the next chapter here, Scorpio, the universe is saying that it is divine timing for that to happen. The Wheel of Fortune is shifting and it's bringing you a fresh new start on the Fool's journey. So it's saying that, hey, maybe we might need to trust, to take a blind leap of faith onto a new path that is opening up. And it's all come about from breaking a chain of the past and stepping into a predestined new beginning. Okay, Scorpio, I am going to leave it there and wish you all the best this week. I do hope you enjoyed this reading. Keep in mind it is a general reading for the collective, so it won't be everyone's reading this week. If you're called to share, please do leave me a comment. I do read them all, and I try to respond to them all as well. Helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energies, and I will see you back here next time for another reading.